why dogs and cats living together, that's hysteria.
Wow! Can you dig it?
What's up, you sci-fi horror-loving freaks, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have another David Cronenberg classic. It is his 1975 effort. Guys, it's Shivers, and this one is just all kinds of weird sexual fun. Woo! Well, let's not waste any more time and get into the craziness. Here is Shivers. Shivers, aka They Came From Within, is a hauntingly disgusting body horror flick brought to us by the granddaddy of the subgenre, David Cronenberg. Covered in paranoia and pandemonium, this Canadian-produced sci-fi fright flick is a pure blast of sexual perversion and taboo-filled elements. Traditionally demented in Cronenberg style, Shivers is an obtuse and outrageous horror entry that will give you the shivers from head to toe. The film centers around the inhabitants of a newly constructed high-rise apartment building, where a maniacal scientist has unleashed a deadly parasite into the community. Highly contagious and spread through sexual encounters, the parasite drives its host mad with ravenous carnal urges, transforming everyone in the complex into sex-crazed mad people. Now it's up to resident Dr. Roger St. Luke to quarantine all the infected before the massive sex maniacs reach the outside world. Paul Hampton takes on the heroic role of Dr. Roger St. Luke, the high-rise's personal care physician and all-around nice guy. Performed in great gusto and endearing as all hell, Hampton does a bang-up job as the desperate protagonist of the piece. He's extremely sympathetic and honestly down-to-earth, making him the perfect counter to the uncontrollable sexual horde he must face up against. His efforts in the film are commendable, and he fits right in with Cronenberg's warped sense of sci-fi style and horror-laced visuals. Paul Hampton isn't the only one getting into the sexual-filled fun, as the production is jam-packed with memorable characters and outstandingly surreal performances. The heavy hitters of the piece are Alan Coleman as Nicholas Tudor, a stressed businessman who becomes one of the first victims of this insatiable parasite; Lynn Lowry as Nurse Forsyth, assistant to Dr. Roger St. Luke and sexual partner; Barbara Steele as Betts, sexy apartment high-rise dweller and lustfully infected goddess; and Joe Silver as Dr. Rollo Linsky, colleague to Roger and partner to the mad doctor who started this whole mess. As odd as they come, the cast does a tremendous job with the sexually charged material, and they all give amazing performances as both normal citizens and infected miscreants. Like most of David Cronenberg's films, the atmosphere of this trippy feature is insanely unsettling, as he uses his sterile environments and futuristic style aesthetics to their fullest. From the modern architecture of the high-rise itself, to the disturbing way which the parasite travels from one body to the next, there's just something morbid and disquieting about the whole proceedings. Captured in grotesque glory, this bountiful body horror production is mesmerizing to say the least, and the palpable way in which Cronenberg supercharges the tone in absolute bedlam and ravenous mayhem is terrifically impressive. It's bloody, bold, and highly unforgettable, and really what more could you need? To sum it up, Shivers is an uncontrollable science fiction horror extravaganza, with madcap sexual urges and disturbing sights to spare. And there you have it, super freaks. That is the insanely crazy science fiction horror production, Shivers. David Cronenberg just went absolutely batshit crazy with this one, but the results are something that are going to stick in your mind for years to come. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.